We just upgraded our camera and we're switching in 3, 2, 1. So nice. Okay, let's get down to business. It's an emergency New Year planning guide. All right, for all you last minute planners, now shame on you. Either you're doing this the final days of the year or it's in the new year and you're supposed to already have this done, but you're trying to do it and you're playing catch up. Whatever it is, we're here to help you out. I'm going to cover 3 main things that can really help kickstart the project a little bit for you, okay? Number 1 is trim the fat and know your targeting. So looking back over what happened last year, you can analyze and see what was working, where you could trim the fat, and maybe you could even add a market that you became hot in. It only takes like 2 or 3 clients to suddenly say, hey, we've actually got some mojo in this space and a little bit of momentum, better than the other guy who has 0 rockstar clients that will vouch for you and do testimonials. You should really think about that. But also look at your markets you're serving and where can you trim fat. Look at your proposals that went out, okay? And out of all your proposals, how many of them came back? What sizes were those companies? And what titles inside of those companies were you selling to? Should you really be selling to the president more next year? Okay, so next is priority order. So what's going to be first for Q1 for this next year? You want to look for low-hanging fruit and find out where the bottlenecks were and if there are any groups that weren't being followed up on. So maybe you had a bunch of people you sent proposals out to that you never even followed up with more than once. Or maybe you had a lot of medium-level prospects that never really got fleshed out to meetings. So what's happening and what can you do right away to get the most leads and the most action in Q1 of this year? So point number 3 is take time to plan your new initiatives. So the first thing you want to do in new initiatives is to really define your targets and make sure you have a reason to reach out to this market. And that's going back to, are you having more success with the president, CXO, operations, CFO level, or are you going to go to the mid-level managers that bring up the new ideas and maybe they have the most pain? That all depends on your cost point too. Is your average account revenue or the cost of your service low level enough to where it can be approved by these manager guys, or is it so big and earth shattering that you need to stay up top? You could waste 6 months on this. So really make sure you do your research on the target you're going to reach out to and is your strategy going to be right. All right, that's about it for today. Good luck in next year, and be sure to like and subscribe. And this is the part of the video where I usually break the camera. I don't want to break the camera. I love the new camera.